Okay, so we've played OGFF7. We've done the Crisis Core story in Ever Crisis. We've played all the First Soldier chapters. And now they've added Dirge of Cerberus. So we can now do our homework before going into Rebirth and experience Dirge of Cerberus without actually having to play Dirge of Cerberus. Truly amazing. Alright. Let's see what's up with this game, I know the gameplay is one reason people don't like it, but like the story as well is not the most popular. But hey, we got some cutscenes from the original game. Now, unlike the Advent Children adaptation, which by the way we also did watch in Ever Crisis, this one actually has some like in-engine stuff. It's not gonna be just cutscenes. Now this is the Vincent game. There's a big storm, people are evacuating, and Vincent is in this weird Shinra installation. I think this is the big Mako cannon at Junon? Or it could be another one, I don't know. It is a Mako cannon. For sure. Vincent's just Shadow the Hedgehog. Well, I mean, he's kind of a small bit character in the original, which is why this game exists. It was very popular because it looked cool and stuff. So this is like Vincent's backstory, I think, and some other character development after. Because what we know about him is that he used to be a Turk. He used to work with a lady, Lucrecia, I think. And he's atoning for some mistake that he made with them back then. Oh wait, if that's Hojo, that might have been the original game's time. Like that might have been during the original game, I guess. But anyway, isn't it nice we can experience Dirge of Cerberus' story without having to play Dirge of Cerberus? I say that, but I've never actually tried it. I mean, everyone says it plays bad, but, you know. To be fair, people say the story is hokey as well, but I'll be the judge of that. Oh yeah, that's the lady in the Crystal Cave that we found in the original game too. So we get to flesh a little bit more of this out. Alright. Woman in Crystal. Naze? 謝るのは私だ。
彼らの行方は未だ分かりません。
当番組スタッフがミッドガルで消息を絶ち、3週間が経ちました。
一体何が起こったのか。本日は彼らが最後に送信してきた映像をご覧ください。
3年間開かれなかった扉、それが今開かれようとしています。ここは今まで 記録になかった場所、シンナビル地下深くにある謎の施設です。先ほど手に入れた情報によりますと、ここに数万人の人間が移送されている
okay, yeah. This is deep
人
ground,
体実験を行っていたという噂の原点といったことも考えられます。
which we did visit in Remake.
当テレビ局スタッフとボランティ
So
ア団体による
that new segment they added in Remake, with the underground lab that was all Resident Evil-y. Apparently those enemies also were Dirge from Dirge, so they tied back to this a little bit. So it's a story element that existed before. That's why they conduct the extra screwed up experiments. You know, like soldiers already messed up enough, but that's where they're doing like the really messed up stuff. Or something. And also, yeah, the DLC, the Yuffie DLC, right? We went to Deep Ground, or Deep Ground Lab, and then we got to fight Nero and bonus boss Weiss, who are Deep Ground soldiers. So they're soldiers, but they're even more Resident Evil experiment messed up things. Yeah, see, there's the Deep Ground troops, I think. Ah yes, Resident Evil horrors. Yeah, they're like Genova stuff. Yeah, the Genova Resident Evil biological abominations. And this is now, I guess Shinra is pulling a Raccoon City or something, and they're just dropping bioweapons into the city for some reason. Okay, we're herding people into boxes. For whatever reason. Vincent, stop aura farming and actually do something. Oh boy. The sudden cut to in-engine PSP graphics. This was a PSP game, right? Hang on. No, it was PS2. Okay. Crisis Core was the PSP game. Suddenly, in-engine PS2 graphics. But yeah, this is already a better adaptation than the Advent Children one that we were just watching the movie out of context Cliff Notes clips, because they've actually bothered to adapt it in-game and in-engine in Ever Crisis. So you know, that's nice. We get a little more effort than last time. Anyway. Oh yeah, and by the way, if you guys are wondering why the Advent Children playthrough isn't on the channel, all those movie clips just get claimed immediately, and really, we were just watching like clips of the movie. So there's not really anything interesting going on. Anyway, Vincent Valentine, we found you. Is this the one? Yes. Okay, yeah, these designs are definitely a lot more modern than classic Final Fantasy. Just in terms of the design and stuff, you know, they look very Kingdom Hearts-ish almost. I want to say. First, I'll have to get to read. They just busted through a wall? Alright. The proto-materia. Tell us where it is. Glory to Weiss. Glory to Weiss. Bang, bang, bang. It's high noon. Challenge accepted. Luck is on your side. We'll have to fight another time. First I must press E next to my down teammate to revive them. Sorry. I am Azul. We will meet again. Vincent Valentine, are you alright? Reeve, nice to see you again. Not a very interesting outfit, though. Haha, it took me a while to decide which costume I put on for today. But enough of the small talk. Who were those soldiers that just left? I don't know. The large one called himself Azul. Azul the Cerulean. Of the... They pronounce this word in Remake, or at least in Integrate. I don't remember how to pronounce it. Sviets? Sviets? Sviets, I guess? Whatever. Then that could only mean... We'll discuss this later. WRO troops have arrived and commenced rescue operations. We could use your help, Vincent. I need more details. Who? WRO stands for the World Regenesis Organization. I am its founder and commissioner. In order to help the world heal from the meteor crisis 3 years ago, we fight against any and all remaining threats to the planet. Oh yeah, this takes place after OG. I don't know what you're up to, but I want absolutely no part of it. But you fought alongside us 3 years ago. We need your help once more. Reeve, no! I can't believe they killed Kate Sif, but for real this time. Reeve! That was a close one. Never was good at fighting. Luckily, I came out wearing green. You tricksy bastard. You're really not a bad bloke, are you, Vincent? You pretend not to care, but you always come true in the end. Alright, what do you want me to do? Let's run those lads out of town. I'll leave the method up to you. Go ahead and indulge yourself. You know what, chat? Maybe you're right. He is Shadow the Hedgehog. Gun's like, hey, we need your help. Hey, you helped us save the world a while back. Hey, I need your help. And he's like, fine. You fool. Guns don't do that much damage. You must equip your guns with materia. Then they will do more damage. Time crisis. We did it! We chased those deep ground goons out of here. Guess. Good work, Vincent. The enemy is retreating. It seems they have finally begun their withdrawal from Calm. Oh, that's what we do. However, we still require your assistance. Reports are Edge is under attack. Edge. I mean, yeah, that is a town in OG, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure it is called that, but it's funny that we were literally just talking about Owl the Edge. Truck. Reeve, who were those men? Deep Ground soldiers. Deep Ground is the shadow of the Shinra Company, constructed by the former president and hidden from the rest of the world. His goal was to create an army of superhuman warriors, not once letting morality interfere. The man you met earlier, Azul, is also a member of Deep Ground, but he belongs to an elite unit called the Spheres. The whole organization was kept a secret. That's why there's so little information on them. However, it's nothing like what I expected. Not even a person in your position was informed. No, other than the president himself, the only people who knew of Deep Ground's existence were most likely Heidegger, Scarlet, and the head of biochemical research, Pojo. After the president's death, the transfer of power to his son was carried out so quickly, I doubt Rufus was ever briefed of the project. As for me, I was told the information was on a need-to-know basis. As an official in charge of urban development, I guess I wasn't on their list. All the intel we currently have on Deep Ground was only discovered recently, when we came across some of Scarlet's old files. Vincent, have you heard of the mass disappearance that occurred recently in Junon? I remember the reports saying that 20 or 30 people suddenly vanished. That's what they would like you to believe. In order to prevent widespread panic, they hid the truth. The real number of missing is 1,200! How do you chop it down to 30? That's crazy. Information control. 1,200 people simply vanished without a trace. The WRO conducted a private investigation but came up empty-handed. But we did hear rumors that, since the disappearance, screams could be heard from the direction of Midgar every night. Commissioner, road transmission is being broadcast on all wavelengths. At last. The time has come to cleanse this world. The pure will be spared for the cause, while the tainted will be hunted down and exterminated. Slashed, strangled, and slaughtered. Beaten, stabbed, and crushed. Garroted and impaled. Shot and executed without mercy. Hey, he said that line in Remake at the start of his boss battle. Okay. Was Dirge a shooter game? It was a shooter game with RPG elements. The time has come to cleanse this world. What is this we are hearing? What was that? The engine's malfunctioning. It'll take some time to get it running again. Of all the times for this to happen. Vincent, if possible, I want you to continue on to Edge. The transmission we just saw troubles me. Once I have repaired the Shadow Fox, I'll need to return to headquarters. A WRO squad has already been dispatched to Edge. Join them and help liberate the city. I guess I have no choice. Shadow the Hedgehog, Gun needs your help to defend some civilians. I mean, I see. Strange. The streets are completely deserted. Your WRO? Who's asking? Vincent Valentine, Reeves sent me. My apologies. Shalua Rui of the WRO. The Commissioner has told me much about you. What happened here? That's what I'd like to know. I'm here on other business, but something's not right. It's too quiet. I've seen no trace of Deep Ground, all the squads that were sent in to fight them. Also, where are the 500 people who are supposed to still be living here? Well, this is getting us nowhere. I have something I need to find. I'll see you around. What are you looking for? My reason to live. Well, okay. What an odd thing to say. Just announcing to the road, "Hi, I'm depressed. Nice to meet you." Who are you? I am dramatic. What the hell is that outfit? Rosso. They call me Rosso the Crimson. The Crimson. One of the Spirits, I assume. You know, this is the first time I've ever felt the rain on my skin. But then again, I hadn't even seen the sky until a few days ago. So you're Vincent Valentine, keeper of the Protomateria. Protomateria? Yes, the key to controlling Omega. We know you have it. Hand it over now and I'll kill you quickly. No one to bargain, are we? Then I'll make sure you suffer. Destroyed. Aha, you fool. You have but activated my limit break. I will now turn into a horror movie monster. Or I guess in this case I'm just gonna go Devil Trigger. Or something. Oh, that is something he does in the original game too, so hey. Oh no, my HP hit 0, I limit broke too hard. The woman. Lucrecia. Awake. Awake? I'm so sorry. Talk. Why did you let this happen? Low poly Hojo. Silence! Why can't these people just keep quiet? Yes. Okay. Oh, body, experiment. Jeez. So sassy. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Be sure of some low poly screen caps. Well, I mean, it's a PS2 game. What are you gonna do? Funny how to imagine that a game that, like, these graphics that we have right now, looking so much more advanced than the PS2, and runs on a device that we can carry around in our pocket. Technology sure is amazing. Well, look who's awake. Hold on, I'll release him. Where am I? Safe inside the WRO headquarters. I carried you back here from Edge after you collapsed during your fight with Deep Ground. It seems like the beast inside you went a little wild back there. This happen often? When wild, you mean chaos. Chaos? Your body harbors the chaos gene? Okay, that's a little hokey. I'm here to kill chaos! So that explains your relationship with Dr. Lucrecia Crescent, who ate the product of one of her experiments. Lucrecia's experiments? She was researching chaos? Oh shit. Chad, the more we play this, the more I realize you guys are right. He is Shadow the Hedgehog. He has chaos control! Oh my god. Maybe it's the other way around. Maybe Shadow is based on Vincent, for all we know. I'm pretty sure one predates the other. Yeah, PSX, and then Shadow debuted in... what? The Saturn? Saturn, right? Sega Saturn? Or was it Dreamcast? Sonic Adventure 2. I'm not sure. Whatever. Don't tell me you didn't know. Crescent. Shinra Class A scientist specializing in biotechnology. In her research thesis, The Planet's Pulse, she refers to Chaos as one of the sentient xenoforms residing among us. However, the theories that she presented in her work were so abstract and complex that no one in Shinra took her seriously. I'm so sorry. Awaken. Are you alright? Vincent, have you recovered already? Yes, sorry for the trouble. Commissioner, we were just discussing the Chaos Gene. That VII told me that I possess the proto-materia, which is the key to controlling Omega. So wrought of terror corrupt, quelling impurity, purging the stream to beckon forth an ultimate fate. Behold mighty chaos, Omega squire to the lofty heavens. Where did you? A passage from Dr. Crescent's thesis, but that's all I know. Unfortunately, I only saw a fragment of the document. However, Chaos, Omega, and... it all seems to be connected to Dr. Crescent in some way. We need to gather more data on her to get anywhere. What now? It's a Zoe leading a unit of deep ground troops. I never imagined they'd attempt an all-out assault. The enemy is moving quickly. Vincent, you have to hurry. Is that? Couldn't be. No, don't keep us in suspense. Don't move. Very perceptive of you. I knew it. Shelky. I have no acquaintances in the WRO. We've both changed so much. No, you haven't changed at all. Not in 10 years. Shelke, it's me, Shalua. I've been searching for you for so long. Don't take another step. It doesn't matter who I am or who you are. My current mission as a deep ground soldier is all that is relevant. No, it does matter. Even though 10 years have passed, you're still Shelke, my only sister. Dun dun dun. 10 years. Has it been that long? The day they came to take me away, I was told I had potential. But those words were nothing but a precursor to a decade of suffering. They manipulated my mind until it was a shadow of my original self. The pain, the fear. 10 years of hell you can't begin to imagine. Look at me. I should be 19 this year. If I don't receive my daily dose of Mako, this body wouldn't last a day. However, I don't consider myself the least bit unfortunate. Except that for so long I held on to a foolish thread of hope that someday someone would come to save me. I'm sorry, Shelton. I'm so sorry. It's time to put the past behind us. Stop this! Reeve to Esti. Excellent. Now I can terminate both of you at once. So you are Shalua's younger sister. Look at her. That's the price Shalua has paid fighting Shinra for the past 10 years. She has given more than her arm, more than her eye. She has put her life on the line time and time again, all to find her lost sister. More than half her organs have been reconstructed. Not a day goes by when Shalua doesn't suffer the pain of 100 souls. I mean, that's a bit melodramatic, but still, she... Enough. I've heard enough. Casually. I mean, I get it, they're doing the in-engine stuff, but it is kind of funny to just see Vincent lazily raise a pistol and fire off a single shot, you know, with, like, barely any effort. Makes it seem like he doesn't really care. He's too cool to care, but maybe that's true, or whatever. Shelke! Don't worry, she's only sedate. I'll leave this to you. I'm going after Azul. I can't deal with her. I'm too cool for this melodrama. We meet again. Answer me this. Do you know why you even exist? Just as I thought. Ignorant to your own destiny. Very well, I'll show you what you really are. Explosion. You think that toy can penetrate my armor? Enough of the games, Vincent. Give me the proto-material. Bro is so slow. He's got so much startup on his moves. Oh my god, a rocket launcher! That's... This is just Resident Evil. He ducked around the corner and switched to his special weapon. Impressive. You may think this is the end, but... Oops. And then he died. He didn't even finish his sentence. Where are you? Nibelheim. Wait, Shinra Manor? But that is where... Understood. However, be on your guard. We have reports of deep ground units deployed in that area. Shouldn't be a problem. I know that area well. I lived under there for 100 years. Meanwhile, hey, I gotta loot this body. Now, as for me and my feline companion, it's time we find out what Deep Ground is truly up to.